So a huge part of our school culture has been accelerated reader. When you go to the library or school library, all our books are leveled according to AR, accelerated reader level. So they're color coded like this. So the kids are super interested and the parents are super interested in the beginning of the year what their child's reading level is. So when they go to the library, they check out books in the right color. Reading books that are too easy, they don't really get challenged. Too hard also is too frustrating for them. So you just want to get on that zone of instructional development. So there might be a range of colors. So in order to know what AR level the student is in, they would have to go to Schoology and click on the app Renaissance Learning, open it, and once they open it, they'll click on the blue called Star Reading. I created this tutorial to show the kids how to once you click on the link, how to get on Schoology, how to get on Renaissance Learning app and start their STAR test. Their STAR test will take some kids, up to
you're going to be taken to
20-30 minutes. It depends. If they do really well, it takes actually the test longer for them to figure out what their reading level is. So once they have tested what their AR level is, you would then log in the same way but in your own teacher account to the STAR reading test, and then be able to print out the class's report and then tell the students what their AR level is. I like to print out the bookmarks, and I'll show you where they are, and just put a box over the range that they are. So this bookmark they could take to the library and they'll know what colors of books they are. It's really private. Some kids like to brag about their reading level. So the tutorial again is right here, taking the STAR test, AR, Renaissance Learning, to show them how to take that, take the STAR test to find their AR reading level. And if you want to know where the bookmarks are, classroom organization, it should be AR bookmarks, and then print these out, if possible, in color. I think the only person who has a color printer here is Mr. Rodriguez, to print these out in color, or they could color themselves. If it's black and white, they could color the colors themselves to match this PDF file, and then they have it with them. There is a AR report that could be given to parents, so the parents know too, and I like to print that report out too. Going to the app, go to STAR, and then I have the report, and a parent has their individual child's report, so they know their STAR reading. It does prompt them to sign it and return it back to school, but they don't have to. They can just keep it if they want. So if you have trouble with finding the report, printing the report, the librarian is a good resource for this, and any other teacher is a great resource for it too. Okay, so let me briefly show you how you would get to the report. So you go to your courses, to the class, then you'd find the Renaissance Learning app, click on it, and then launch the app. So, oops, close this. You'd be looking for reports, view reports. Once all the kids have tested, it would be in the STAR assessment. And there's so many different versions of the report. What you want to share with parents could be this one, the STAR Parent Report. And it will print every student's. So this particular child, for example, is instructional reading level is a 9, like I said, it's a 9th grade level. the books that he could check out that are ideal for his to challenge his reading for reading practice, it would be books under 4.6, fourth grade, 6th month of the year to 9.4. So all those colors between that range would be books that are appropriate for this particular student. So that is the report the parents would get, and then this whole signature thing is, it's not, if you want to have them returned, it's not necessary. There's other reports that are really nice in color. You don't have to give that specific one to parents. You could pick another one. We all tend to pick our own. Some people have color printers, so they prefer probably to print out this report, the ones with a nice color. And I'll kind of just show you this one. This one could be same thing. The student's instructional reading level is 3.8. That's exactly where they are. 3rd grade, 8th month. And their range would be books between 3.0 and 4.6 on the color coded. So he'd be books between 3.0 here to 4.6. So he has these color ranges for that particular student. And that is Accelerator Reader. So once kids check out a book in Accelerator Reader, check out books in the classroom library, they are then encouraged by the teacher, by the school, by the librarian to take a Accelerator Reader test, a reading comprehension test on that book. So they would log into Schoology, Renaissance Learning app, but instead of clicking on the start test, they would be clicking on.
Okay, once you click on the click on it, you need to use in order to take the STAR reading test. Click on that resource. All right, now you're in Renaissance, and it says please wait, and it might take a while.
So once they're ready to, they finished the book, they're ready to test on it, they would click on the orange one, Accelerator Reader. And the questions are multiple choice. The school does a big deal of keeping up with every kid's points, 100 points. The kids will get a picture of themselves in the library. And at the end of the year, we have this huge award ceremony on Accelerator Reader points. I allow the kids to take the AR reading test in their school Chromebooks in the classroom. We're just always promoting this AR test. Some teachers do a fancy bulletin board and keep track of it the entire year, set goals, do some kind of reading monopoly. Like it's a big part of our school culture. So I wanted to bring that up.